I always like to have a student come on, and today I have Dean is coming on, and he's going to show us some of his favorite setups. He's going to actually show us his charts, and he's going to talk a little bit about how he uses the ART software. And it's really great when a student gets on and does this, because again, you can ask him questions and he can answer you. And he's been where you are and has moved up through the ranks, so to speak, to where he is really doing very well as a trader using the ART software tools and some of the enhancers as well. And I'll turn it over to you, and if you want me to come on to add a few things, you just let me know.
Okay, can you hear me okay now?
Yes, you sound good.
All right, you see my chart there?
Yep, and folks, you can ask Dean questions. Dean, introduce yourself a little bit so they know who you are.
Yeah, well, good day. Welcome, traders. Good morning if you're near the West Coast. And my name's Dean Jenkins, and I've been using the ART system for about 2 years and coming to these webinars pretty much every week. And then Bennett mentioned the ART home study. So much is explained, and then when you come to these sessions, it'll make sense and keep coming. Every discipline has its own language, and the more you hear, the more it'll make sense. And like I said, I've been coming here for 2 years. I picked it up pretty quick, but every week I think I learn something new. Somebody asks a question, or Bennett talks about something, and it's just really valuable, and it's free. It's part of the package, so I just encourage you to take advantage of that. It's really helped me. I wanted to show a good stock setup. So it's fun to come to these and to learn, but it's also fun to get some trading ideas that you can act on right away. So I'm showing a daily chart on the stock here. It's Belden Incorporated, symbols BDC. And there's a lot to like about this. I use the enhancers, the OWL and the PTF. And I heard the discussion and the questions earlier about could you trade just using the ART system, the pyramids? And I think the answer is yes. I agree with that. But trading is all about having an edge, about having a high win probability. And for me, the enhancers increase my edge, and they increase my win rate, my profitability. So they're a good investment for me. Bennett asked me to share my statistics for the year. So I've placed 60 trades this year, trades that I went and found myself using these tools, and my win rate's 73%, and my payout ratio is 2.2. And I think those are good numbers. This is a tough market, not like last year where it went up pretty much straight out. But there's been some back and forth and stuff. And so I'm 73% win rate. I'm really pleased with that. And I think anybody here listening, most people could learn this. Use the tools that Bennett's providing, use the study courses, come to the sessions, get your questions answered. I think you could have performance like that too. This chart in front of us, Belden Incorporated. I use all the ART tools, and I use Elliott Wave, and that's the analysis you see in front of you here. This stock was basing for a long time, and then it started popping out. And if you hang around on Bennett's calls, you'll know that's a setup that he gets pretty excited about, and so do I, where we see something that's in a basing pattern starts to break out. And again, just using the pyramids, you could have gotten an entry here. You could see that this started to break out. It took out this previous high. You had a pyramid that got confirmed as it broke it. You could have taken this trade, put your stop here, and moved it up a couple times and not gotten stopped out till here and made a decent profit. You could have kept watching, had a little correction, came up here. You might have wanted to take this pyramid, would have gotten stopped out, very small loss, and then this next one would have taken you up again for a pretty decent trade. So I think you could do that.
Okay, well, thank you, Dean. Excellent.